What is going on, Leo, my beautiful lions? It is your season beginning today. It's about 8:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I am starting a little bit late with you and the rest of the signs, but I figured I would do your sign first since it is your season. Happy birthday, everybody, all of my beautiful lions. I hope you're all doing well. On, excuse me, on my fan page, I asked, should I cover financial, business, legal, personal relationships? And I got 2 comments saying a little bit of both. Okay. And one of you guys said that your love life is non-existent. You know something? Leo is in my North Node, and my love life has been pretty much non-existent for like the past few years. So don't feel bad. I can empathize with you on that. Whew, right? I admitted quite a lot right there. It's like, whoa, heavy. I chose that, though. Water. I chose that, though, only because, well, I had to do a lot of healing, obviously, but outside of that, it just kind of seems like, you know, society had changed quite a bit. It continues to shift drastically quite quickly, and it's really like, even though, you know, as a Leo we're able to move swiftly, we don't always adapt to the ideology of society and what it demands from others, from everybody, because we may not, you know, exactly agree with something. Yeah. Like, I don't get the whole thing about, you know, oh, if you don't text me back within, like, 2 minutes, I can't trust you type deal. What if I'm working? You know, like, what if I'm taking care of my mom? What if I'm doing something, and I'm not always connected to my device, and it's not part of my body? I'm not an android myself, jeez, like, you know. Be a little patient with me. Give me some time here to get back to you. Some people just, they're very, very demanding. And, you know, Leos, we can be a little bit like that at times. You know, so we accept it for what it is, for its nature, because we're like that too, except, you know, sometimes it doesn't exactly jive. It's not always realistic. So, okay. I'm going to try to touch on a little bit of both, a little bit of all of what's happening. Rather, you know what? I'm just going to focus on personal relationships. I'm sorry. I know you guys want me to hit up all points, but, you know, usually during a general reading, I focus on one topic only. So if you want to book a personal reading, the information's in the description of the video. I can only focus on one thing at a time when I'm doing generals, guys, okay? So I hope you understand. I'm going to focus on love. I'm going to focus on all types of love, personal relationships, okay? Things of that nature. So let's see what we have going on with that. Don't mind me. I gotta move back a little bit. Oh, God. Yeah, my desktop is giving me problems right now, so I'm on my laptop at the moment. And, you know, I really like the fact that I'm facing the west direction. West with water. You know, since we're touching on something that's emotional, watery, dear to our hearts, as well as, you know, it is fiery too, but also water, especially when it comes to matters of like love, loyalty, that sort of thing. Somebody's car alarm is going off. Perfect timing, thanks. That's awesome. Honk if you love DTWJ life. Woo! Yeah, that's right, buddy. Friggin' know it. Okay. So, coming up in your present, you have flare upright. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm sorry about the non-focus here. It's coming in tenfold. Okay, that means it's a court card. There's something's gonna flare up. essentially. Tempers are probably flaring right now in the present. Or maybe you're feeling a little bit unsettled internally, and like you choose not to actually flare up. It's just that your emotions are internally flaring up. The reason why is because something is not materializing. It's not avalanching in. It's not coming in like you hoped it would. Leos, I know that you're very impatient, especially during Cancer season when things seem to not only move slow, but they could be quite abysmal. Yeah. This is some of that energy left over from Cancer season. Things are just not happening right away in the present. Whatever it is that you're wishing for is not going to come in right away, but it is coming, so please try to be patient. Following that up, either you did not make the effort to thoroughly plant the seed for something that you're attempting to grow, or you just had not bothered to plant the seed yet. And I think the reason why you haven't is because you're flaring up. I'm not saying that you're pissed off, but you're kind of you're losing patience with something, that's for sure. I know that. Coming up in your near future, though, you're no longer going to be trapped in those kind of emotions, which I like. I like seeing that quite a bit. That's really awesome. Let's see what we got here. Mars conjuncting with Jupiter. The kind of action that you've been taking has been quite slow, which is like the opposite of your nature. And the reason why is because you've been working on becoming free from something that you've been imprisoning yourself with emotionally. So that's something, that you have to go through thoroughly. It doesn't happen quickly. Okay. Okay. This is not a betterment or a detriment thing. Not this time. Clarifying your future, okay? You have Strength and Emperor upright, okay, guys? So your strength and your health are on point. Thank God and Goddess. If not, it's on the way. Your higher power is here, listening to you, guiding you through everything that you're going through emotionally right now. All this unsettling stuff that you're freeing yourself from. So if you feel like maybe your love life is on the fritz or it's just not happening at all, it's probably because there's something deep down within you at the abysmal level that you have to deal with, which is kind of left over from Cancer season. Makes sense. You're not going to be able to progress forward until you actually face what you need to face, if that makes sense. Excuse me. Coming up in your conclusion, you have Desert Upright, another court card. Despite the fact that in the present, a seed was not planted, you're still growing. But that's the good news. You're growing. And you have that opportunity to do so because of the fact that you're releasing yourself from something you otherwise felt imprisoned by. Okay? This could be an unhealthy relationship or unhealthy ideas tied to what relationships should be like. Okay, clarifying that. Excuse me. God. Excuse me. Ugh. There's a lot of gossip happening because of the fact that you're going through these things. People are gossiping about you. Perhaps people who you overshare with. They're not really receiving your journey well. And And I'm going to tell you something right now. It's not their responsibility to receive your journey well, because your journey is your own, not theirs. At the same time, I think that it's really crummy, for society to kind of be that way. It's so funny how I mentioned societal shifts. Nowadays, it kind of seems like most people either know everything or have absolutely no respect. They want to call you their friend, but they want to talk stuff about you because you're sharing things with them. You would think that friends are able to share with friends about things, but this card is saying otherwise. Okay. You see how Midheaven and North Node are here? Inverted. Not good. Not good. You're not operating in your highest good as far as that's concerned. There are certain people that you need to stop sharing with. Okay? Flame inverted. Anything that involves romance may not happen right away. Because of the fact that you need to work through what had gotten you to this place so that you can free yourself from it. It's a process, guys. Do yourselves a favor. Buy a journal, okay? Go to a dollar store. They have them. Buy a journal to write in. Okay? Forget Twitter. Forget Facebook. Forget Instagram. Forget, Tumblr. Whatever you're on. Stop sharing every single piece of your journey with everybody, because not everybody can appreciate, okay, what you're going through. And they've been showing that, either obviously or inobviously. They've been showing that. And if you haven't seen how they've been showing it, look closer. Okay, observe. Take the time to observe what people are not saying. That's what it is. What they're not saying. Okay? Those parties or events that are happening around you in proximity that you're not invited to, pay attention to that, because that's also, what do you call it? Not just a red flag, thank you, that came to me. A red flag, yes, but also, thank you. It's also people's way of not saying something that they're really saying. So pay attention to that as well. Clear out the bull crap. Okay? Begin all over again. Start all over again. Wipe the slate clean. Thank you again for that. Wipe the slate clean and start all over again, okay? Guys, if you need some guidance on a particular matter, like I said, the info's in the description of this video. Hit me up, okay? And I'll be able to help you out with that. Alright, guys? Love and light to you. And happy birthday again, okay? I want this to be a happy birthday for you, okay, guys? Take care of yourselves. Blessed be.